live here, folks, on Breaking Boards. We are doing a best ball $20 draft on DraftKings. Top end prize is $1.5 million. So here we are. We're going to get started for you. And our first pick of us three, it looks like, Randy, you have two, sir.
You already know what it is at two.
Oh, yeah, I already know.
I'm chalked. You just count me out on this one.
Already know.
Actually, I blew a free ticket. I don't know how I got that either.
I would prefer to be where I'm at, or I would prefer to be where Adam is. Because 1, 2, 3, and 10, 11, 12 is where I want to be. I hate all the middle picks.
Oh, God, this is where I'm at right here. This is where I have to pick.
You basically just have to decide which running back you want. Do you want Bijan or do you want Breece Hall?
I'll just scroll down here and just get somebody random.
You say scrotum? Because that's what your pick is.
Yeah, scrotum.
Oh, snap. I am, 10th. 10th is going to be a weird one for me. It's the first time I'm picking at that spot. So,
yeah, it's the same shit I'm staring at, just worse.
I think this is kind of like the reverse of what we had last time. Because I think Michael had the 3. I was the 7, I think, last time. And
I believe, let me go check real quick.
Do you guys want the draft board? Is that what you want, right?
Yeah.
Here, I'll just fill it in. This one right here, trash. Steal of the draft, but it won't matter because the first 3 are trash.
I think that's pretty much my draft from last time.
I might go the Waters route and just pick all running backs for like the first 10 rounds.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of stuff on that, and like, even if he got the best like top 7 running backs, you're still pissing away all the.
Well, the problem is PPR, and you can trust wide receivers to stay healthy longer.
Oh, CMC goes first. Wow.
I mean, I'd rather have.
You kind of have to, right?
My number 1 pick, CD.
Actually, that was your number 2 pick.
Well, I mean, like if I had the number 1, I would take in CD anyway.
I don't know about that, man. McCaffrey's just got so much value.
If we were on underdog, I would take McCaffrey.
Damn it.
What is your team name there?
Me?
Fuller, yes.
It's Richter.
Richter. So you were pick 3 last week. Randy was pick 6. I was pick. What am I talking about? I was pick 10 last week. Duh, I've already done this before.
I think I gotta go Bijan here. I mean,
yeah, I think they feed him this year.
I don't love it, but he could be good. He could be bad. He could be everything.
I'm going to try to play this draft differently than I did last week, since I had the same spot. But
scroll down and just get you like Devon A-Chain. Just start your Miami stack now.
He's not getting the same stack he got last week.
Make sure you get 2 like 3rd round because somebody will steal his ass in like the 6th.
I'll be honest with you, I don't like any of these. I'm not real big on Puka.
I don't think he has as good of a year as last year, but I think he still goes 1,200 yards.
I mean, I think he's fine. He's just taking him in the first round makes me feel dirty.
Yeah, picking him up off the waiver wire though last year was so nice.
Yeah.
And then having him in the 10 keeper league.
Like if you told me he was going round 2, I would prefer him over any round 2 pick. But I don't like pick 9 is just.
Here's my problem with Puka there. Is he even wide receiver 1?
Not in the red zone.
I mean, Cooper Kupp is wide receiver 1.
No, but
go look at the numbers. Kupp. When Kupp came back last year, I'm pretty sure he outpaced Puka.
That's the key word right there. Came back, and I expect that to be happening again a couple times this year.
Why? Because Kupp's only been hurt last year. He hadn't been hurt any of the year.
I think it was another year he was hurt, right?
Look at the red zone numbers on those 2. I think
Puka's touchdowns were from deep.
I think Kupp had like 20-something targets inside the 20, and Kyron Williams had like 9.
Well, the problem was Puka got some touchdowns last year, but if you recall, they were like 40-yard catching runs and stuff like that. Like he can get them, but which is kind of weird because isn't he 6'3"? He's pretty tall.
Do you know who had the third most red zone targets last year in the NFL? I looked at it this morning and was very confused by who it was.
Who was it?
Calvin Ridley.
Okay.
I would not have thought that.
No.
Oh, he really did go running back.
Running back. Huh.
I mean, just look at what's there. Devontae Adams, Brandon Ayuk, who may not even play for San Fran. Waddle is the second best wide receiver on his team. It seemed a little early for Mike Evans. Plus, I can come back around and get Cooper Kupp.
I'm not dogging. You're not getting Cooper Kupp coming back around, I don't think.
It's going to be close. It's going to be really close.
Damn.
It might. You get these running backs going.
I know. I started something
here.
You might have that.
Thank you, whoever that was. I appreciate you.
Oh,
I appreciate you. I did not want Mike Evans that early. I'll take Waddle.
Nope. Yeah. Kelsey's got to go soon.
I picked him late. I think because wasn't I like the third pick last time? I picked him like this round with the third pick. But good to know he makes it a little further.
You know he goes on Underdog.
Oh, okay.
On Underdog, he goes like pick 40.
Deebo and Devontae. Okay, that's interesting.
You can show Travis Kelce there. Get you stacked at tight end.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry's really good value right now, though. I mean,
yeah.
Is he?
Or Kyra might be the best actually pick on there.
You mother! Cancel the draft.
It wouldn't have made it. Would not have made it to you.
He's going to make it. Yeah, I'm out.
Would not have made it. Would not have made it to you anyway.
Randy did this to me last time too.
So the reason
I agree.
It was between Cup and Neighbors, but I went Neighbors last time.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I did Cup was I have so much Kelsey on Underdog because he's going pick 40. And I have a lot of Kyron on Underdog because we just talked about the red zone looks. I never really end up getting Cooper Kupp, and I think Malik Neighbors might be my highest drafted player, period.
Kyra Williams fully. Come on, 3 running backs. I want to see it.
But I can get the top tier tight end.
Look, Reddy already left. He's like, I don't want to deal with this.
This is tough. Yeah. I mean, I like Kyron, but I've already got
Did you leave or disappear?
This dude took my move. He took Laporta first over Kelsey, and I was going to take Laporta on this one. But I guess I'll take Kelsey.
We can run 2 drafts if you want to, depending on how long.
Yeah, basically got to play this one for free for some reason.
You did. Yeah. Everybody got a free one when you get it first, when you have your first draft. So I used mine for a long draft. That's been pretty long so far. It's been over a week now, and I'm on like round 10. So
that's what she said.
See, I just don't want to be on here that long. I'll forget. Like life happens. Like I was super busy at work today. I wouldn't have had time to be like, hold on, guys. Let me make this pick.
Oh, they already know what it is. The picks come before work, for sure.
Tell you, I was not ready for that pick.
I didn't like where I was either. I had actually forgotten he said anything about Cooper Kupp until I actually clicked Cooper Kupp, and then I remembered he said Cooper Kupp coming back, and then I was like,
probably.
Well, I had some names ready to go, but it got gone, and I wasn't prepared for a backup plan. So.
I wasn't gonna. If that dude had taken Waddle, I was just going to be screwed because I didn't like anybody. I don't like anybody in the second round.
Well, I really like Mo Alley Cox, so please don't take him ahead of me.
Oh, I'm taking him next.
Damn it.
For sure.
I just start going down the list to see who's like 400th ranked. Like, no, Luke McCaffrey, not this early.
I just did the upside down ADP, the third worst player apparently on DK, and the fourth.
Hey, I got a question to y'all real quick. Jalen Hurts, does he do what he did the last couple of years without his center?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. I didn't think last year was impressive.
They're bringing in an all-pro center from Alabama or whatever. They're just moving him back to where he actually played before.
then I'm going to get my first running back right there. Boom.
I just think this is the year he's just injury riddled the whole year.
That might have been something to say prior to the selection.
He didn't. He's
No, it's
took him with
it's
like
fine.
7
I
seconds
understand.
to go. I was about to get it in. He was like, "Nope, Jalen Hurts."
Third worst player, Carson Wentz. Fourth worst ADP is Irv Smith.
Carson Wentz is now the backup for Patrick Mahomes, correct?
Yeah.
So here's my problem here. I need a wide receiver, but the wide receivers are fucking trash right now.
Hey, Amari Cooper.
They're not trash.
40K.
They are not trash. There are actually some good wide receivers on there.
Actually, had you taken Amari Cooper and George Pickens last year in like week 16 or 17, I can't remember which one, but they both went off. Never mind.
Speaking of,
I don't love this pick, but
yeah, you took him anyway.
Wait, you got Cooper?
yeah.
He did get Cooper, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody else took him.
Oh no, that was me. But the problem is, I could have had. I mean, I could have taken Pacheco, had 3 running backs. You know, like,
I think on underdog you can rebound because you just take a boatload of receivers and then hope somebody has a
I
good
think
year.
on this you could do that. I mean, there's going to be receivers that go off later on, like, and if it's so it plays your 3 best receivers every week, right?
It plays your best players automatically.
So realistically, if you could just get 3 boom or bust players at wide receiver and just hope that 3 of the 6 go off every week, you'd be fine. Right?
That's not a huge. Yeah, I mean, you need high upside players pretty much, especially on like underdog. On here, you just need, a ton of targets kind of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't make a mistake. I thought I made a mistake right there, but maybe I did not.
What did
No, you did
Who are
not.
you trying to get it back, coming back around?
Well, I was good with either one of the tight ends, and I selected my tight end first. Part of me wants to get Kincaid and just have 2 massive PPR tight ends.
I mean, I like the 2 tight end route. I mean,
And not
I
have to
personally think tight end's the easiest position to fuck everybody else. But you can edit
I'm gonna
that
do
out.
it. I'm gonna try it because I don't like George Pickens.
Well, apparently that guy did. He was
Somebody
like,
snap called.
George Pickens.
Boom! Got my guy.
He just
Somebody
Like-
take a big play.
his body control is amazing. At receiver, his body control is almost perfect, but he can't run a route to save his life. Like if you need a back shoulder, he'd be almost perfect with like Aaron Rodgers. Catch back shoulders and run as fast as you can.
I like the Rashad White pick right there. I mean, I don't, but I like the person doing it to allow other things happening.
What are we looking like so far? Let's see. I got CD Lamb, Jalen Waddle,
I
Cooper
have
Kupp,
the opposite of a stack.
McBride, and Kincaid.
I don't have a stack yet, but the stack is coming. I feel it.
Yeah, I'm going to load up on Carolina Panthers at the last 5 rounds.
Always.
I feel like my draft started off really well and then it just nose-dove. Like Trey McBride and Dalton Kincaid was probably not the way to go.
I mean, I think the only thing, well, I was about to say, your picks are pretty much interchangeable, but they were within 4 picks of each other's. The problem is after 3 rounds, man, the talent just drops off.
And that's where the draft really begins.
And there's even some like sputters in round 3 where I'm like, I wouldn't have taken him. Like DJ Moore, I probably wouldn't have taken round 3.
No, definitely not. Michael Pittman.
Pittman's so like always injured. Now, don't get me wrong, he crushed it for me down the stretch last year, but the problem is he's not with that quarterback. He's going to be with AR.
It's not what I needed.
The dude's 50 years old and won't make it past week 6. You'll be fine.
Yeah, but I was going to pair him with DJ Moore, and then I was going to get Caleb at the end.
No, I'm drafting Caleb next time he comes around.
Oh, next.
If that was your plan, then why'd you take Hurts?
No, it was my plan on the fly as I've flown around here. But
Oh,
Hey,
Well,
don't
end the
pull
play.
that on the screen, okay? We didn't.
he went with Calvin Ridley. He bought into the touchdown hype.
I don't like
if-
receivers that switch teams.
again, I had something planned. It did not go. I had to pivot. That's what happens.
Pivot.
Your pivot
You only have
is
30
Will
seconds
Levis.
to pivot.
Pivot.
Damn, Hollywood just went. I was thinking about Hollywood when I picked Kincaid.
I was 2, but then I would have had 2 players on one team, and I can't have that.
No, you can't do all that.
Whoa. Hey, do you still have that draft from last week pulled up?
No, and no. What do you want to
Did you have
see?
it pulled up, Pink?
I had it, but I mean, I can go back to it now. Yeah, what you need to know about it?
Isn't that Bassman Fink? Wasn't he in here last week and he took Richardson and Kyler? He's doing the same shit again.
He was in here last week. Yeah, you're right. Oh shit, this is me.
I guess I need to go to the player board because I wasn't even looking either.
No, he was he was not in here.
It was not.
It had to be something similar. This 33 Vikings 33 was in here last week.
He was definitely in there.
So.
I'm trying to see if there's anybody that correlates across the board, but I can't see anybody.
You can still do a Caleb stack.
I think I'm about to redo my Charger stack.
Because you have a Dunze and you have Cole Kmet still. And Swift, I guess you really want to get good. Why did you take Dak?
That's Steve 2000.
That's what happens. You should have took him when you took Kincaid.
That's stupid. He's got nothing there.
I know, but you always assume. Neither do I with Stroud, but I can't help that. I'm going for the opposite of the stack.
What the hell? Like
the stack thing still doesn't make any sense to me.
I guess I just don't.
Because if the whole team sucks that week, you're just fucked.
But you're getting all the points together at the same time.
I don't like any of this.
But they all play. Everybody plays every week. It's not like it's not like you get into playoffs and just the Bengals are playing, or like it's not like there's teams eliminated from that week. You know what I mean?
No, there's not teams eliminated each week, but you got to think if your stack scores average 30 points a week, it has like 2 games, like say a Miami stack from last year, that would have been a stack.
Or they go play somebody shitty for some reason and play really bad and only put up like 10 points that week.
A Cowboy stack.
You're just screwed because everybody put up nothing because Tua couldn't get on the ball.
But that's just for 1 week. Like the 49ers last year, you could stack them. Are you upset that they had one bad game against the Browns? No.
I'm upset about one thing with the Cowboys last year.
Okay,
what's that?
I'm upset about one thing with the Cowboys last year.
What's that? Cowboys? Just being Cowboys.
The $44 league finals. CeeDee Lamb runs a 3-yard out, catches it, stretches for the end zone, fumbles out of the back of the end zone, turnover possession. That one fumble, because I had Dak and CD stacked, and no one else in that 30-man league had that. That one play would have won me $100K instead of 40 had CD just held on to the ball. No, I can't hate on him because I think he scored like 40 points that week, so I can't really get too bad.
Did you see that contract Ramondre Stevens got today?
Yeah.
He had Randy was so upset when he disappeared.
Disappeared again. Yeah.
There's so many things in sports that, like,
he had 600 yards last year. That's it.
I don't understand how these shitty teams don't realize how they stay shitty. Like,
well, the Patriots are still trying out being a shitty team. Like, it's kind of relatively new.
The Pistons signed Monty Williams to like a 6-year contract, pay him all that money.
They fired him after the first fucking year.
Like, how? What did he do?
It doesn't go against your cap. I mean, that's just owner costs, right?
Yeah, but you got to think he's probably taking that back off the top end where it's like, that guy did do the Kyler Murray Richardson thing.
He did, yeah.
He's just
but it's got Kyler Murray and James Conner. Why do you want James Conner and Kyler Murray? You got to run it back at a quarterback. That makes no sense.
He has Harrison too, right? Or no?
Do you have Harrison?
I'm just gonna fuck everybody else's stacks up. I'm just gonna start figuring.
He does have Harrison, yeah.
Because he was the only guy I was worried about with Kyler. I was like, I'm just gonna get Kyler.
Oh,
back.
you lost Brock Bowers, Fuller. I'm sorry. That's what happened. He got mad.
Wait, you wanted Brock Bowers?
Fuller
I
does.
wasn't going to double up on. I mean, I had him and Kelsey last one. I wasn't going to do it again.
Oh, last one you didn't want to double. Okay, that makes sense.
I didn't want Kelsey. I wanted Laporta, but Laporta went a pick before me.
I mean, who doubles up on tight ends? That's so dumb.
Everybody.
Dumb.
I mean, I didn't do it as high as you did last time, but I definitely picked Bowers right about here.
Yeah, my 4 or 5 turn was tight ends this time. Kincaid, McBride. I literally had 2 players that I wanted, and both of them just went back to back.
Who, Kincaid and McBride? Dude, get Josh Brooks. Everybody seems to think he's going to do something spectacular this year.
Never heard of her.
Who?
I'm about to take Caleb Williams when it comes back around to me.
Dude, I guess it's
pretty sure it's Jonathan Brooks, sir.
What did I say?
Josh Brooks.
Yeah. He's still new. Until he plays it down, I won't know his name.
I thought he said Jordan Brooks. That how am I supposed to breathe in? No way.
That's Jordan Sparks.
Oh, same guy.
Wow. Back-to-back quarterbacks, Purdy and Daniels. That's weird. Jeez. Well,
Pretty
I mean, he's got – I mean, look, he I guess he has a plan. You know, he's sticking to it. He got McLaren, so he went ahead and got Daniels. He got Samuel and CMC, so he got Purdy. I guess that's how you do it.
Yeah, you get
he's stacking.
I just can't take Jonathan Brooks. Like, I want to. I really want to buy in because I think he was the best running back in the draft. But next year, I'm all in.
Next year. It's the year after this one. He's coming off an ACL. It's going to be the year after this that he starts doing great.
That's why I can't understand why people are drafting TJ Hawkinson in the 140s.
Well, I also forgot, like, I had a moment where I was like, oh, yeah, Kirk isn't throwing on the ball. Like, that's a big deal between Kirk and Sam Darnold.
I mean, I did a little write-up. I'm going to have a video here pretty soon of the top 3 tight ends and the top that I like and the top 3 tight ends I don't like. TJ Hawkinson is the second tight end on the do not like list. My notes on him were he's going off the board at pick 145, which is tight end number 15. He tore his ACL in December. He couldn't have his reconstruction surgery until the late January.
I mean,
and
that's tight end 15, that's pretty solid.
For a guy coming off an ACL and an MCL?
Yeah, because he'll still put up 700 yards, 6 or 7 touchdowns.
You think he's better than Kmet?
I'd take him over Kmet, yeah.
Ooh, all right.
Well, hear me out. Kmet's going to be the 3rd or 4th option on that team. To a rookie quarterback, you can't assume everybody's going to come out and be C.J. Stroud. Caleb's going to have some struggles.
By the time Hawkinson gets back, it'll be a rookie quarterback. It'll be JJ.
That's fair. But a rookie quarterback, typically their best friend is a tight end, but normally teams don't have – it's kind of tricky because normally teams that shitty like that don't have all these offensive weapons like the Bears of the comp.
I got my stack.
So the Bears actually have a team capable of the playoffs if they'll just play decent.
Dude, I don't even have a stack in mind.
A stack?
I've already got 2 stacks, a mini stack and a sack stack.
The only thing I can think about as far as stack is like maybe ordering like a Wendy's bag or something.
Is Trey Benson the second running back in Arizona?
He is. I actually think he's pretty sneaky because like 4 or 5 weeks he's not going to have Connor and they feed their number 1 running back.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell to do. This team went off the rails quick.
Oh, I hate this team. I don't even like the first 2 picks.
Hold on. Who's Pastor P? Make him say, oh. I just need this dude. Oh my God. Why?
Why, dude? Me. I was going to go Charger stack.
He doesn't even have a big remotely close to
rails. No. Dang. I'm not even going to tell you who I like anymore.
Oh my God.
I just hope you don't get T. Franklin with Denver. I don't know his first name.
Can you put like a note beside people that are in draft with you?
Trey.
Like you can on poker? I mean, it'd be great if you could. Because I'd put a note beside Skywalker, I guess, whatever it's supposed to be playing on words. I'm sure for like Skywalker or something like that.
Get
You
somebody
want
to
to put that a
subscribe.
note that it just says Jackass beside it, so
I just
you
put a
can,
note in there and said, fuck Skywalker.
You know what sucks? I actually like his lineup.
Except for
Didn't
his
he have anything with
quarterback, it makes no sense. It has nothing.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense, but who are you going to get? Tua?
I'm about to
He
get
got
Josh
there.
Palmer right now just to fuck him up.
You
I
should.
should.
You fucking should. He's on the board right there. You might as well.
He's
But I
expecting to get these.
Yeah, you got to take
receivers
Palmer
that
in this
don't-
fight, dude. He's expecting it. Now you just got to go all San Diego. Tell you
But that
what,
gives-
I'll help you out. When it comes back around to me, I'll grab whoever the next San Diego wide receiver is.
But I can't, though, because I already have Lad McConkey. I was going to go. I had McConkey. I was going to get Palmer, and I
You've
was going to
got
get Herbert.
52
He
running
went Dalton
backs.
Schultz
What do you-
anyways. He don't know what the fuck he's doing. This man's lost.
Lost his mind.
Why did you take?
Never had a mind.
Because he didn't have a quarterback. He panicked. Everybody else had-
Palmer went right after.
except for
Palmer went right after to the other guy.
Dude, you better get a quarterback. You're gonna be stuck with Kirk like I was on the other draft.
Dude,
Here we go again.
I had 9 of them lined up, and then just like bing, 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 bing. Jared Goff went off the board, dude. Like Tua.
Oh, so T Law, signs this huge contract this year. Do you know who his stats match it identically?
Tua.
Nope.
Ready.
Nope. Currently in the NFL playing.
Dak.
Tom Brady.
You really think his numbers match Dak?
How the hell y'all gonna take Nick Chubb and Hawkinson?
Because I will
you
do
took
whatever I
Chubb.
want
Why did you take Chubb?
to stack him with Amari Cooper in case he throws like a halfback pass for a touchdown.
In case he plays?
He's going to the next.
Is he going? He's going to do it from the sideline.
He's like my fourth running back. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
What else was I
Okay,
going to
now-
pick here? Like Jerry Jeudy? Probably should have, yeah.
Probably should have.
I went 5 running backs in a row.
I know. I'm just trying to keep up with you, man. I'm still one shy.
Aaron Jones, Jalen Warren, Tony Pollard, Blake. Is it Blake Corum?
Oh, stacking.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. The quarterback he correlates with, T-Law, it plays in the NFC East.
Oh, what's his name? Plays
Danny
for Saints.
Dimes.
Hurts.
Oh, the East.
The
Oh, you said
NFC
the East.
East.
You said the East. My bad.
Danny Dimes, boys.
Okay.
So
that's
T-Law
cool.
has the exact same numbers as Daniel Jones and got the biggest contract in the NFL to play quarterback.
But they did a blind study that if you look at, I think it was the last 4 years, compared Dak to Patrick Mahomes, if you eliminated the playoffs, which I know is a big thing, but they had like
It's the biggest thing.
exact same numbers outside of the playoffs.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, you remember when like 7 or 8 years ago, they were like, oh, Brady's falling off. He only had like 22 touchdowns in the regular season, but then they won the Super Bowl anyway. Like, that's how Mahomes was last year. Like, their offense looked kind of bad during the regular season. They got to the playoffs. It just really didn't matter.
Hey, do y'all remember I got Calvin Ridley? I was actually thinking he still played for Jacksonville, so I was thinking about my stack earlier. Yeah.
Are we doing a second draft?
How'd that work out?
It's fine. Actually, it's working out perfect because I got
Can we
Cam
do
Davis,
something
which is the
baseball
replacement.
related? Just randomly?
Random baseball. Yeah. Sure.
Home runs?
No home run stat. Well, it doesn't have to be put in like now.
There's probably some 10 o'clock games tonight.
There's one 9 o'clock game, I think.
Yeah, that game. We'll do a 5 home run stat.
San Diego and somebody. I should probably be paying attention to my picks. My damn team is dead. I could have got, if that dude had not taken Herbert, I'd have had Ladd, I'd have had Herbert, I'd have had Josh Palmer because I had them all lined up. And now I could have got Quentin Johnson. I could have had a full stack. And oh my.
What?
We
There's
got
not-
to get this motherfucker. Look at my team, dude. I have
Wow.
Lamb. Fuck
Yeah.
this guy, man.
That's on you
Yeah.
for waiting. I told you after the last one when somebody took Bryce Young off the board.
For Matthew
Last time.
Stafford.
Bryce Young. And it wasn't
Matthew
even the last
Stafford.
round. It was like the 12th round. It was like right around now he took him. For no
It
reason.
was. It was.
Luke
I remember
Skywalker's a bitch. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I hope Skywalker gets herpes right now. I hope he's actively getting herpes while he's drafting.
Did you see the Bulls are trading Caruso to OKC for Giddey?
For who? Oh, for Giddey.
Josh
I think
Giddey.
DeRozan too, right?
I don't know.
Like, why the fuck did this guy take?
Oh, you're right. What the hell? All the baseball games were played like during the day today for no reason.
Yeah, we don't have
You know
much.
what?
We don't have much time.
Fuck it.
Why is that?
It's travel day.
Is that
What's that?
yeah?
It's
But every game
Thursday.
played
Thursday's
today
travel
was
day.
like one. Thursday's the worst day for baseball.
And the Monday and Tuesday.
Aaron
Monday
Rodgers, you better get another quarterback. He's not going to last for 3 snaps.
There's no quarterbacks left. Buddy keeps taking them all for no fucking reason at all. Let's look at these stacked quarterbacks. We got Josh Allen with Keon Coleman.
Do not look at my quarterback stack.
This dude has Anthony Richardson with Pittman and Harrison Jr. with Murray. This guy's got Trevor Lawrence, Evan Ingram. This guy's got
Gabe Davis.
Who?
Yeah, does that really count though? This guy's got
Jalen Hurts
Caleb
and Goddard.
with Komet and Keenan Allen. This dude's got Tua, Kirk Cousins, and Mayfield now. I'm not even gonna look through all those stacks. That's too much.
Don't worry about the next one. No stack there, I promise.
There's just so many fucking bad spots.
I couldn't do it. I tried.
Like unstack Matthew Stafford. The fuck are you gonna do with that?
What are you going to do with Aaron Rodgers?
That's what I didn't want Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers with nobody.
I didn't want Aaron Rodgers. My original stack was Dak. He went off the board way early. Then I was like, well, I'll just take Tua. Then I was like, well, I'll just go Tua. There's what? Dak went in the 6th round.
Yeah, but you could have gotten Stafford around 11.
Stafford went after or before his ADP in round 12, 10.
I don't care, but you
Well,
can't
taking him at 11 too.
You have to assume people are going to do some funny shit out there and just pick your guy.
Yeah.
I'm about
That
to
shit
stack
is
my
anything
boy.
but funny.
I'm about to stack my boy.
Better get him before Skywalker gets out there.
Wide receiver 4.
You better get him before Skywalker gets out there because he ain't fucking around.
Dude, if somebody takes Jermaine Burton right here, I swear.
Skywalker picks. I'm telling you. You better get him now if you want him.
I'm picking him, but he better not go before then.
I think Skywalker's just been watching YouTube videos about how to snipe, and he's like, who the fuck does this guy have stacked? Oh, he's got 2 Chargers? Boom, Herbert. Oh, he's got 2 Rams? Boom, Stafford. I fucked him all the way up by taking Rodgers because he's like, I don't know who the fuck I'm going to take because I don't know who the fuck I'm going to take Rodgers.
Dude, wouldn't it be fun, though, just to fuck everybody one round and just draft all the quarterbacks for like the first 10 rounds?
I'll be honest, I do that a lot in slow drafts where I'll take, you know, if I need a position, like earlier I needed a wide receiver. It was late in the draft. The guy behind me had unstacked Kirk Cousins and Rondale Moore was still on the board. So I was like, fuck it. I need a receiver anyways. I'll just take Rondale Moore, piss him off.
Would it not be detrimental to the draft to do that whole, like Fuller was talking about taking all quarterbacks? Wouldn't they throw the draft out probably if that would happen?
I mean, they would.
Yeah.
There's an ADP like calculation that if it goes outside of that, they just toss the draft.
But hear me out. What if you alternate them with picks that are like way below the 80 or like, yeah, I guess that wouldn't work either.
No. What
Dude,
is
this guy
out there right
sucks.
now?
This team is awful.
Yeah, we're going to have to do another draft because this team makes me want to vomit.
I'm enjoying my team. It's different. It's
I mean,
different.
mine's different, but that don't make it good.
The fact that Pinky has the best draft 2 out of 2 really kind of fucking can't bode well
It's
for us.
gotta be that pick, man. That 10th pick is just where it's at.
Sweet spot, honey hole.
I'm not taking a quarterback until like round 26 next time
No, you're not taking one at all. I'm about to grab another one.
because there's nobody left should need one. As many of these bastards have come off
I'm
the
gonna
board.
take this. I'm gonna take the punt returning quarterback.
Like if I go Will Levis, who the hell am I going to get with Will Levis?
Yeah, I already took
I think
the
you already
receiver to
took
go with
the
him.
stacks for
Calvin. Even though I thought it was doing it for a different person, but whatever.
Suck it. I got the double stack with Aaron Rodgers now.
There you go.
I had to search to find out who the hell plays for the Jets, but we made it work.
You should
Tyler
just give
Conklin.
me $20 because this team is not going to do anything.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's trash. I don't like it. That's why I asked you. We're doing a second draft.
You wish yours was a free league now, like Fuller's is.
Yeah, this is free money I'm playing with. It's house money over here. I'm taking Mitchell, the running back for San Fran, so when McCaffrey gets the Madden curse.
Well, I have 5 tickets to use in this thing. They did like a rewards program thing back in May. Yeah, I was drafting in May.
It's probably why they gave them to you. They're like, this team can't possibly do good.
I mean,
yeah, but are you not running up against teams that are also picking closer to the season than this?
well, I mean, like if you think about like Tyrone Tracy was going undrafted, the backup running back or perceived backup running back for the Giants. I was taking him like absolute last round. Now he's going like round 15, 16.
I hate to break it to you, but you taking him.
Taysom Hill's original ADP was 316, and nobody knew he was still a tight end because he's a quarterback on Underdog. So I was getting him on here like free, and now he's like round 14.
Still there if you want him.
Taysom?
Pretty sure.
No, there's no chance Taysom's still there.
Oh, where did he go at? Oh, yeah, you're right. Damn, he went round 12.
Yeah, tight end.
Jeez.
He's almost a cheat code. That guy's got a pretty good team.
The guy that picked first.
Yeah.
What's your excuse? You picked second. Shouldn't be too different.
I'm just hoping CD goes for like 50 points a game, and just takes it down. I don't think I'm taking another running back. I think I'm going to take wide receiver, quarterback for the rest of the draft. The only problem is what fucking quarterback now that dipshit's taking all of the quarterbacks.
I'm sorry. I only took 3.
You took 3 too?
Yeah.
Why?
Get all my stacks together.
Why with Hurts?
Hurts is naked, basically. I mean, he's got Goddard, but I'm running him like a running back. I only had 3 running backs on my roster.
God, this dude's
That's not how that works. That's not how any of this works.
This dude has Caleb Williams, Deshaun Watson, and Derek Carr as his 3 quarterbacks.
Mine's worse.
Yeah, but yours makes sense. You didn't pick Caleb Williams in the 9th round.
Also true. That's why when Dak went in the 6th, Dak's like picked 90. And when he went in the 6th round, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I can't compete with that. There's no one left. Oh, that would be sneaky. Well, no, it doesn't work for me.
Doesn't matter. You gotta fuck somebody else up. Dude, take Mike Gesicki. Nobody's looking for that.
You know what?
It's a steal. He ain't even gonna be quarterback by week 8.
That's what we're going to do.
I'd say the dude that picked Neighbors is probably upset about it, but he took Bryce Young over him, so probably not.
How many picks we got left? This draft sucks.
3.
4 for me. And I got 5 running backs, correct? Yep. We're going to go the triple stack with Aaron Rodgers.
Boom.
Triple stack with A-Rod. Bo Nix went. He's with Bryce Young. Wow. Okay.
I'm going to go bold prediction for fresh out the gate. Put me on the board right now. Aaron Rodgers will last longer this season than he did last season.
He's going to go down in freaking preseason this year.
That is
Like
a hot
two.
take, people. He's going to play
Like-
preseason? No, he ain't playing preseason.
Oh, hell no. He ain't playing preseason.
He can still go down in preseason without playing in preseason. So
This draft,
bet that-
this
I bet that guy who had Justin Fields thought he was going to get Russ as well.
Why does this guy have 4 quarterbacks?
4? Is it? Oh, he does. I mean, I can see.
Skywalker.
Tua, Kirk,
Cousins.
Mayfield, Russ. Like, you can only play one every week, right?
You can, yeah, only one quarterback. This is not super flex.
But I
My
mean,
question-
I guess theoretically, surely one of them is going to go off, right?
Right, but it just comes at a detriment to the rest of your roster.
That's true. Especially when most people then get the same
Like,
amount of points from
What team was it that had that?
It's Nick Dvorak
Nick.
right here.
Yeah, Nick.
He has
Yeah, all right.
Tua, Cousins, Mayfield, Russ. And the crazy thing is, I think he somehow managed not to stack these guys at all.
Yeah, unstacked Tua when you could have had Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah,
Courtland
not
Sutton.
a single one is stacked. He has 4 quarterbacks, and not a single one of them have a player on
You
their
could-
roster.
You could have Jerome Ford, Blake Corum, Jacoby Myers, Rashid Shaheed, Cam Sutton instead of Tua unstacked. Then he takes Cousins instead of taking Freiermuth, Ty Chandler, Rico Dwaddle, Taysom Hill. I'd much rather have Taysom.
I mean, to be fair to him, though, nobody can top your quarterback duo.
That's what I'm saying.
Like this one, initially, you're like, ooh, Bryce Young and Bo Nix, but he's got Mahomes paired with him up top. So you're like, he could survive.
Well, I mean, damn it. I can't even stack Daniel Jones now. Nobody's really going to answer me on another draft time. This one got y'all scared.
I'm good with it. I'm fine.
If you get the 10
I'll
again,
get 10 again, and then everybody's going to make it just
I
perfect.
want all my entries back.
Hey,
Hello?
10 people.
Are you really watching soccer now?
No, but Messi comes on at 8 o'clock, so yeah, I might do it. That's my boy. Argentina's playing. Argentina.
You don't even look Argentinian, to be honest.
Come on now. I'm a light-skinned Argentinian. I don't get out sun much.
I think you spelled Irish wrong.
Darren Waller's still on the board if you guys know.
Walla Bills, y'all.
Have you seen
Okay.
Messi? Messi's Argentinian, and he's about, we look about the same, except for the red beard.
And every other feature in your entire life. Yeah.
He just doesn't grow a beard very well.
He's a
That's
human
all
and
it
you're a
is.
human, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys are like, what, 98% the same or whatever it is?
I mean, we got skills. I don't have the same skills as he does, but
Dude, this dude
If you
only
count
has
all of his
Dak
skills.
Prescott as his quarterback. That doesn't seem like enough.
no, if you count all my skills, it will not add up to his skills.
Can I quadruple stack with Alan Lazard?
You can certainly do whatever you like.
I hate this draft.
I think Mike Williams is still out there.
Man. This might be the worst team in. Screw it.
I thought last week was, but you might be right, Randy. This might be the worst
Pretty
team.
Yours is pretty bad. Like the first 3 or 4 picks, you're like, man, that looks pretty solid. And then you go, oof.
The double tight end thing really shot myself. I'm not doing that again.
Well, I don't mind doing it, just not that early.
Well, put me back. It sent me back at the end of the draft.
Yeah,
2
'cause
decades.
you missed out on getting Keenan Allen, maybe.
And then I don't understand the reaching for all these quarterbacks. It literally makes no sense. So many of them are unstacked. That might be how I have a chance in this league, is it's just nobody has a damn team that correlates.
Hello.
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 I heard a phone ringing, so I don't know.
It was a meme.
I'm gonna go ahead and get in the next draft.
Don't we want to go over this draft and talk about like we did last
let's
time?
go over this.
No.
Yeah, we need to go over what we find the best pick in each round is.
I
Maybe
can
the
sum up.
worst.
Yeah, we can do that. I can sum up my draft. I have unstacked Daniel Jones.
Seems pretty solid to me.
I like it.
Now you got a stacked Drake May.
Yeah, I had to take Kendrick Bourne to get there.
I'm actually surprised he's still available.
When I took
Never
Danny
mind.
Dimes.
I'm looking at stats.
I needed another running back, so I went Braylon Allen because he's pretty much locked up the number
I'll
2
trade you
spot.
Jalen Hyatt.
Oh, you took Hyatt.
Yeah, after I gave you a chance, you went Jones. You could have went Hyatt, and you didn't.
Well, I wouldn't need Hyatt if I didn't have Jones.
Well, you should have took Hyatt. You could have went Hyatt right after Jones, but you didn't.
No, because Skywalker picks after me, and you know he'd have taken quarterback. His fifth.
You took B. Allen after Jones. You could have taken Hyatt.
Hey, Skywalker took another quarterback. Sam Darnold.
Where is he?
He actually took Sam Darnold before J.J. McCarthy.
Well, technically, Darnold is supposed to start him.
He took Geno also, dude. What the hell is this guy doing?
Oh my God, Penix is still out there?
Falcons will scoop him up. I can't even get fucking Theo Johnson.
Who?
Exactly.
Who is that?
The tight end for the Giants. I'm going to go Daniel Bellinger and lock this damn draft up.
Who?
The real Danny Dimes.
Rondell Moore's still out there.
He won't be named.
I feel like Juwan Jennings is like a sneaky pick here at the end.
I like how McCall Hardman doesn't have a team, but they have him on Kansas City.
He signed with Kansas City.
He signed. Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Taylor Swift came out there and said how happy she was that he signed back. They got Miko back.
That shows what she knows about football.
I mean,
she just loves Miko. She just loves Miko, the person.
To be fair, Miko is a 3-time champion now.
Absolutely.
Just remember.
He's kind of like a good luck charm. Like, he's not doing a lot out there, but having on the team really helps.
There was a baseball player that was on I forget who it was. Was it Brian McCann? That was on like 4 or 5.
Will Smith has been on he was on the last 3 World Series teams. He pitched for the Braves and won. He pitched for Houston and won. And then he pitched for Texas last year and won. And if you want to put money on who's going to win the World Series this year,
wait for Will Smith.
Will
Smith's a free agent right now, I think.
I think he's on Kansas City right now.
Is it?
Yeah, he pitched 2 days ago.
Kind of switch up and go to the other Will Smith, the Dodgers guy.
I mean, Kansas City is 42-34. They're not awful. You might want to put money on Kansas City. Okay, boys. Let's talk about this.
Let's talk.
This draft right here went really good up until about here. From there, it was a colossal train wreck. Door just flew off of the Boeing 747. People are going wild. Just things are flying out of the plane.
It's a good thing I don't fly.
This one derailed right about here. Right here.
We going round by round?
When the time struck 0, it derailed completely.
We're going round by round real quick?
Huh?
We're going round by round real quick and then getting into another?
Yeah, we did that.
Pinky, lead it.
Let's see. We're going to go with the first round. The best pick for value, positional-wise, in the first round. For me, I see it as probably St. Brown at 6. Or is that 5? That's 6. Yeah, that's probably the best pick in this round.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to pick one in the first round just because everybody goes kind of where they're supposed to go.
I'm just going to go my favorite player overall is for PPR, CD Lamb.
Round 2? From where they were picked, I'm going to have to go.
Kind of like Saquon, honestly. Well, actually, goes from right to left on this one.
Yeah, so I don't like any of them. I know what I don't like on round 2, and that's a lot. I mean, a lot of people will reach for round 2.
For me, it's Waddle or A-Chain.
Probably that's
I like Waddle. I don't trust A-Chain to stay healthy the whole season.
I think getting Ayuk when he's not even guaranteed to be playing there much. I mean, he's going to play somewhere, obviously. So, but that's a little bit,
My goal is to not say that Skywalker has the best pick in any fucking round.
Okay, well then we won't do that.
I mean, so round 3. I mean, I like Kupp. I mean, for considering, I think he could have went round 2. I would have taken him over a bunch of receivers in round 2.
I like Malik Neighbors at 4.
I think my problem with Neighbors is his quarterback situation. The player is, I think, going to be phenomenal. This year, the quarterback play is going to hold him back.
I like Laporta at 6 just because he's been going a little bit earlier in drafts, and that's a good mid-range and third round. It's pretty good. Round 4, best pick coming back.
It's the last 2 for me.
Trey McBride.
McBride and
I'm
Andrews.
not sold on Andrews being that high, but McBride makes sense.
You know who my third?
I like Etienne. Etienne gives you a lot of PPR value.
He was on that 40K team. He was my RB2.
Dude, I had him last year on one of my teams. He's putting up like 25 a game when he didn't get hurt mid-game.
I won't talk about my RB1 on that team, but yeah.
Next round, round 5. I think getting Stroud right there at 7. He's been going way earlier in most drafts. Even a round higher, I think, in some drafts, like late round 4. So getting him mid-range, round 5.
I think that round's pretty flat. Honestly, I think it's just a bunch of – I don't like McLaurin or Pickens, but the rest of those I'd be perfectly fine where they went.
Mm-hmm. Round 6.
I know who the worst pick is.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Probably.
I don't like any of those picks, to be honest.
No.
Just because I don't like any picks, I'm going to go 6'9". George Kittle.
I mean, Ingram's a pretty solid pick there, too, because, I mean, he's doing pretty good last year. And
I'm gonna have to.
He should pick up a little bit.
I'm gonna have to defer on that one. I can't find one that suits the.
I think Lad's gonna crush it with the Chargers.
But if I could have just gotten his quarterback,
would have been nice.
Round 7, probably. Is it Brian Thomas?
Yeah, for Jacksonville.
Honestly, if the suspension's short, it's Rashee Rice.
Correct.
But we don't think that's going to be that short.
I think the worst pick for me is pretty easy in that round, and it's J-Mo.
That seems way early to me. I don't know what his ADP is, but he's probably still at best the third option on that team and probably the fourth.
Well, he only runs one route, and it's not a strength of Jared Goff.
No, he's not a big deep ball thrower.
So I mean, I like the player. I just don't like his fit in that offense.
Yeah, but that's also kind of on him. Like, you like the player because he's fast. He's not a particularly great route runner by any means.
Right, but I don't know who drafted him and thinking that we're going to get a lot of use out of him because we have Jared Goff.
Alabama fan, if I had to guess.
Round 8, I'm with Jalen Warren.
I like Jalen Warren. I like Najee. I like Deontay Johnson. That's a pretty good round for me. I like those. Those 3 guys.
Round 9, I can tell you the stretch. Daniel's right there coming back around, but I understand he had a stack. He had something he was doing right there, so it made sense for him. But I don't think it's the right. I mean, he could have waited another round and got Daniels, I believe, personally. So
I think it's easier for me to find the worst picks in this draft. I'll snack
it is. The best one in that round would probably be.
I mean, it's probably Pollard. He's RB1 there. I mean,
it's either him or Brooks. If Brooks plays the entire season,
I think it's Njoku. Probably.
I don't think Brooks is going to open the season getting the carries. Like, it's going to be like 6 weeks before he starts getting, because they're going to bring him along slowly coming off that ACL.
I think week 10 you can expect.
I think back half the season you can expect him to start getting 15 to 20 touches a game.
Yeah,
the next round. The worst pick is by far Justin Herbert. Way too early for that.
Pick Justin Herbert.
Maybe another pick later would have been better. But definitely that was too early.
I think they should make you contend with the salary cap in this too. Like, you should do salary cap and have to construct your roster based on that.
I just dislike so many picks in that round.
That round is like.
Blake Corum could easily be the number 1 pick because if Kyron goes down, but if Chubb doesn't come back, Ford could really be a great pick.
If Chubb was the next round, but
That round was definitely on picks on agendas for me, picks on agendas for somebody else, picks on agendas for the guy who blocked you, Randy.
Like, I don't know a single player on that line that you go, he's going to get points this week for me.
Mm-mm.
Like,
Jerome
Ford's probably not even a starter after a few weeks because I'm sure they'll put Chubb back in as starter after a few weeks to get him acclimated. Corb's waiting on an injury. Herbert, okay, fine, quarterback, whatever. Shakir,
It's the three unsexiest picks in the draft that are probably the best: Sutton, Lockett, and Singletary, because you already know they're going to get some kind of playing time.
I probably do like Lockett the best out of that because Lockett's usually pretty much good for 1,100 yards and 4 or 5 touchdowns.
In the next round, my favorite pick, it's Brandon Cooks.
I actually think it's Zeke for me.
Well, it's the first pick in that round. If you get a few more picks, then you got, I don't know. That's just me.
I like Palmer because I think he's got a better chance of being their X receiver than Quentin Johnson does for the Chargers. Johnson's hands are just awful.
Yeah, true.
He's no Marquez Valdez-Scantling, that's for sure. Those are the worst hands I've ever seen.
Palmer, to me, is the only receiver out of this group in this round that could probably bust 1,000 yards if things go right.
And we can breeze through the rest of this draft.
Yeah, Taysom Hill next round.
It's Taysom. It's not even a question for me.
Yeah.
13. I like Pearsall for San Fran.
I like Pearsall as well.
I just think
it's the Jurgen Lotions guy or Antonio Gibson for me, probably.
14, I'm going to have to go with probably Burton.
Pass.
I don't think Burton's that good. If that was a pure, I need to stack somebody with.
Oh, no. Not pass on Burton. I just meant like pass.
No, I'm passing Burton, dude. I've watched him at Georgia. I've watched him at Alabama. He's not a particularly great route runner. He's not a great hands catcher in traffic. I'd be very surprised if he does anything for the Bengals.
Round 15, likely. I think that's mine.
No.
I don't know.
We totally disagree on likely.
I know. I've been on likely. I'm still on likely. Likely.
I'm going to throw one quick stat at you.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, in the 10 games that Mark Andrews played, he averaged 13.5 fantasy points. In those same 10 games, Isaiah Likely averaged 1.6.
Okay. Likely only had 2 good weeks last year.
Yeah, I don't like anybody in that round, really. If I had to pick somebody gun to my head, probably Will Levis.
Round 16, probably Pierce.
I'm going to go Roman Wilson.
I'm good. McLaughlin, Denver.
17, I'd have to go with
the only player that has top 2 round upside.
Hyatt.
Braylon Allen. If Breece Hall goes down, Braylon Allen would be top 5 rounds pick. There's nobody on this list that if anybody goes down, they would move up that far.
Yeah.
Round 18, I'd have to go with.
I like A.J. Dillon because if Aaron Jones goes down, he's RB1, but that doesn't really mean much for him.
I'm going to go Drake May just because his player comp is Josh Allen. Josh Allen in round 16 or 18, whatever that is, sounds pretty good.
See, I think Drake May's player comp is more Justin Herbert to me.
Still at round 18, I'll take that.
Yeah, I don't think he has the legs that Allen has, but.
Round 19, I'm going to toot my own horn, Elijah Moore.
I'm going to go.
Argue with you there.
I'm actually going to go Audric Estime because I'm seeing he's getting 40% of the carries right now for Denver in practice.
And the last round, probably Juwan Jennings. The way things are going right now.
I'm going to again say that Dylan Labe is probably the only one that has if somebody gets hurt, he can jump a ton of rounds. If Zamir White goes down, we're talking about round 12, round 10, Labe.
You said a naughty word when you said his last name because you went and cut it out. So I think YouTube censored Loop too. See, I did that too. What's his last name? How do you pronounce it?
Labia, I think.
Labe.
We ready to get into a real draft? That was a pretty fun warm up.
Little warm up.
I'm in the lobby. We doing another one?
Well, I'm gonna have to hit the old deposit button real quick. So give me just a moment.
Yeah, you do what you do. I'm just gonna hit the old.
No, just
Make sure I hit. Don't show me this again, so I don't get yelled at. I'm at the enter screen whenever you guys get ready. We made pretty good time. We did the entire draft and talked about it in only an hour in. Like, it's been, when I've been solo casting, it's taken me an hour and somewhere between like 59 minutes and an hour and 3 minutes to draft, and I haven't even been talking about it afterwards.
Okay. Y'all about ready?
I'm ready to click enter draft whenever you guys are.
I am too.
Somebody count it down whenever y'all get there.
You're not there. He's not there yet. Fuller's not there yet.
I'm right here.
There you are.
Right
Now.
here.
You ready?
Somebody count it down.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ski.
Uh-oh. I'm 8.
I'm not.
I can't find my location.
I'm not. Oh no.
12 of 12, baby. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Let's go. That's got to be good, right? That's got to be a good sign.
Now, where are you going to be drafted? That's the question, I guess.
Probably fucking 12 of 12.
Damn it, I'm sick.
I got 10.
You're
12
10?
of 12.
I'm 12 of 12. Okay.
We got some shitty picks.
I hate you guys. I'm fucking mid again. This is awful. This is where I've been every time.
It's also where all your drafts have been too, though. Honestly, that's a compliment because if you look at mine,
I mean, you did fuck up the second pick last time.
If you look
Okay,
at
we
mine,
have a guy. Look at that guy's name beside you, Fuller. He jerked off
and,
in.
Oh shit, Pee Wee. Pee Wee's in here. Fucking Pee Wee's Playhouse in this bitch.
I miss Pastor P.
Where's Skywalker?
Nah.
I have a feeling this is going to be an upside down, topsy-turvy draft.
I'm going stack early. I'm going to go ahead and get Dak now.
I'm taking Bryce Young round one.
I want somebody to put somebody in queue and I want to hear it go off. I silenced my phone so nobody's going to hear me.
Honestly, if the player I want doesn't come up at the 6th pick, I'm going all bottom of the barrel and I'm just drafting ADPs 400 or worse.
Well, this draft's getting tossed.
Yes, I'm getting my $20 back. Or do they just say, you fucked up the draft?
And then they won't give it back to you.
They kick you after so many because they had a guy who had a badge on Underdog that had drafted like thousands of drafts, and he got pissed in the middle of the draft and just pissed off a bunch of his chips, so to speak. Like he had the chip lead, went on tilt, and just started handing away chips pretty much, and they kicked him out. Like to keep the integrity because this game's growing so much, they're not even remotely playing with like. If somebody acts stupid, they just boot them. I mean, this is like a multi-million-dollar business for the next few years. So they're not even chancing it. I mean, there's 5 million in winnings available right now in contests that are open on just Underdog.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this has gone exactly how we thought it would go.
Boom.
I mean, so far, so good. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're either going to get Jefferson or Amron. That's not a bad start.
No.
Like, unless this guy takes both somehow, at which point I'm going to do good.
You got JJ right there.
I know, but I just don't think JJ's value is as high without Kurt.
Could be higher. What?
Look, a little early.
Please don't do this. Please don't do this.
What are you fearing?
I mean, who did I talk shit about last round one?
Puka?
Thank you. Yes.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Reese Pieces. Yeah, I did not want Puka Nacua.
Well, yeah, I don't have to get him either.
Jameer Gibbs.
I know. I haven't. I mean, I got 2 picks back to back, so I can do whatever I want to right here.
For at least 2 of them, yeah. That's how that works. Who's RP Boston going to take? You know you want to start 2 running backs, Pete?
I do. It's going to be weird. I'm going to do it.
Wait, what? Holy shit, he really did it.
I'm going to do it. I haven't done it yet. Let me do it.
Come on, RP Boston. Don't let me down, big dog. Don't let me down. He didn't let me down.
Boom.
Yes. This draft is going. The luck's on my side. This might be the 1.5 million right here. This is the 1.5 million right here. I got it. Went to check
the rails will fall off soon.
Went to check my location. It kicked me. I had to re-enter everything. Got back in. 12 of 12. We just got through talking about how much luck the 10th pick was. I got the 10th pick.
I feel like he went down there to get Mike Evans with the 16th.
Brees Hall falls to the 10th.
That's a stretch. It's a stretch for Mike Evans right there.
I get my boy Nico. This lines up well for a good little Texan stack here. Because when it comes back,
until about round 5 when you don't get Stroud because somebody gets it beforehand. It won't be me because
I may have to pick him round 4 to make it work.
You know, the more I think about this, I think our first draft, I think I was picked 6, right? Probably. So we literally just keep like rotating. Yeah. I mean, obviously we're not in the same location.
I've been I think it's like 3 to 7 every time. Somewhere in that.
First time. Definitely the first time I've been in 12. So
I'd rather have 12 than any of the positions I've been in. 12 is the primo spot.
No, 1, 2, 3 or 10, 11, 12 for me.
I don't know. I mean, you're started off pretty solid there.
Well, I love my start right now. The dude, RP Boston, really just made my day. I didn't want Puka at all. And when he took A-Chain, because I was like, well, I guess I'll get Drake London or Marvin Harrison. I really wanted Harrison. Drake London was that pick 18? That's not bad.
Yeah.
You think? I guess Kirk Cousins wide receiver 1s typically do pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, Olave getting picked at the end of round 2 makes more sense than the way he got picked last time in the last one.
And Olave.
What was he, like the 4th pick of the round?
Third or 4th pick of the round, in round 2.
Anybody else still thinking about fuck Skywalker?
It's his first name, actually.
I've let it go. I've moved on. But if he's listening, fuck it.
I'm either going Cup, Laporta, or Diggs here.
Dude, I thought that said Braylon Allen at where Brandon Ayuk went. I don't know why my brain skimmed across it, and I was like, fuck, the draft's going to get tossed. I was having such a good draft.
Jeez. Do you go Cup or Laporta here? I feel like Cup.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Laporta's got some PPR.
I know. I feel like Cup has less competition on his team though. Like Laporta's got quite a few options to throw to on his. I don't think Diggs does as good as everybody thinks he does this year. I really think Stroud's got great chemistry with Nico and Tank. Like, I mean, I'm not saying Diggs is going to have a bad year, but I'm thinking like 800 or 900 yards this year, not 1,500 he gets with Josh Allen. Because if you're realistically the Texans, you don't go, let's diminish our 2 young receivers and just to put Diggs in. Like,
oh, contraire, Monfrey. Apparently you don't know the Texans that well. We will fuck it up instantaneously. I mean, we went from up 24 points in the AFC Championship game to completely dismantled one off season.
It was a pretty bad comeback. That one definitely rivaled that Super Bowl with the Falcons. It was pretty rough because weren't y'all up like
24-0 at halftime?
Yeah.
On Mahomes.
And then somehow lost by 3 scores.
Correct. Oh my! Hi. All right, I need help, guys. How do I not go DK here? But I just took Devonta and I want to stack with Jalen Hurts. Can I survive not taking Metcalf?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
I'm taking who here? Metcalf ain't gonna make it back around to you.
Well, I know I'm not trying to get.
Neither is Hurts. Neither is Hurts.
Right. I think I'm gonna go Hurts just for the stack because we saw how it ended up last time. I think I can survive not getting DK, even though it's a great pick on DK. But somehow he's still there. Amari Cooper just went before Metcalf.
I'm so worried that I'm not going to be able to stack this right. I need to grab Tank if he can make it to me. And then I need to be able to grab Stroud on the way back. And it's going to be very iffy.
Well, never mind.
Well,
No Tank.
Your choice.
Well, I don't want the. Well, I could just.
I mean, I have a single stack with Hurts. As far as stacking, it literally, I mean, obviously the more you can get, the better in some instances, but you just want to make sure you have at least one.
Yeah.
And we saw how the last draft.
And I can grab Stafford late to go with Cup if I need to.
Dalton Schultz. Dalton Schultz will be there. Joe Mixon catches passes.
When I said this draft was going to get wild, I was not expecting me to be the one to get going wild to start out with.
That's what fucked up the damn quarterback thing. I knew something fucked it up. You went Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes?
Yes, I did.
He has 0 wide receivers.
He said, "Don't got to worry about the stack if I take away everybody else's stacks."
Man.
Y'all want to stack with a quarterback? Y'all want to go get a quarterback?
Stroud could have made it had you not gone 2 quarterbacks, but you scared the group.
Can I just
scared him? Who got scared? Randy took Hurts, and then
I know, but the problem is you took a quarterback that would have been taken ahead of Stroud. He doesn't have to say.
To be fair, I took Jalen Hurts as the QB4.
Does that make you feel good?
You did.
QB4 for Jalen Hurts? Yeah, that makes me feel great. I have him as the QB1.
He won't be QB1 this year.
I think him and Josh Allen are a tier by themselves.
I think this is the year Patrick Mahomes gets back onto his 40-plus touchdowns.
I mean, I know that's coming, but he didn't have that much rushing upside.
He usually has about 300 a year.
Yeah, but not 11, 12
It's
touchdowns.
the slowest 300 yards ever, though. Like, if you timed how long it took him to get that 300 yards, it'd have to be like an hour and a half of running in the game.
Are you taking Mixon to get your to get another piece?
I think I have to if he can make it to me. And then Schultz might make it 2 more rounds.
Oh, Dalton Schultz? Yeah, you got a minute on him.
Yeah, Schultz will make it. Yeah, you got plenty of time.
I don't know that Mixon's going to make it to me, though, because if somebody else feels like they need a running back.
Somebody got Anthony Richardson early.
He needs a running back bad, though. He's going to pick him, I guarantee.
We really did scare the shit out of these people with quarterbacks. As soon as they saw 2 quarterbacks go back-to-back, they were like, what? Oh, man, this super
I know we say that, but hell, 2 of them are us. That took quarterbacks out.
We talk about all 4 of us.
Yeah, all 4 of our picks were quarterbacks that round. Or that turn, I guess you'd say.
All 4 of our picks were, the last 4 picks we've made. Since Pinky went double quarterback.
Uh-huh.
Pinky, I think you've got to go.
Holy hell, how?
Who? Kincaid?
Dalton Kincaid at 58? Shit, sign me up.
Damn, I thought he was going to make it back to like 64.
I thought he was going to make it at least my pick.
What? He went like
you got to go Dak here. You got to go Dak here, Pinky.
Why do I got
You got to go Dak.
I'm not killing Randy's draft. I'm not killing Randy's draft.
He didn't pick. He's not working.
Yeah, I got hers this time.
No, I'm saying I'm not killing Randy's draft as far as them throwing it out because I got 3 back-to-back.
Go Dak. It's not going to throw it out. Just don't go any more quarterbacks. You can make it one more. You're not even that far off the ADP.
Wait, do you have anybody with Lamar?
No, I'm about to though.
You don't need anybody with Lamar. He just does it all.
Well, we know you're taking Likely.
Go ahead and get Likely now.
And I'm not going to take Likely at all.
If Likely makes it back to me, I'm just saying. Like,
you can get him in the last round as far as I'm concerned. You got plenty of time on Likely. Rashard Bateman, you got the Walker kid.
Oh, no. Ooh, that seems
stack. No, but it's in the stack.
Yeah, just because I've got Matt Stafford doesn't mean, or Cooper Kupp doesn't mean I'm going to get like.
You don't have Matt Stafford.
I'm divulging plans early, but
didn't one of you guys get Bijan Robinson?
That was last one. I had him last round.
Terry McLaurin or Ridley? I think I want to go Ridley.
Ridley's probably got more upside, but
think
McLaurin's
so
just
too,
solid
like-
1,100 yards and 4 touchdowns every year.
I just don't like the rushing quarterback side of Jaden Daniels and trying to take. Plus, Cliff Kingsbury's pretty much proven to be an idiot.
I need a Kamara for my stack.
What stack?
The Saints stack that was about to come up.
It's about to start, but you didn't have anything yet for it. So just stack in your head.
The last round or the last draft taught me anything. It was ensure that you have a stack early. You can build a couple late if you need to. You don't need to be building them all late.
Godwin, Aaron Jones, David Montgomery, Kittle, Ingram. Thinking David Montgomery. I mean, I feel like he's still going to get touches.
Pink, I think I redrafted your team
I appreciate the input.
again.
From 2 drafts ago? Yeah. Well, no, I mean,
You got
this
AJ Brown, and I got
was
Brees Hall.
last
That's the
draft.
only
Yeah,
difference.
yeah.
That's the only difference, I think, because Calvin Ridley.
Well, Calvin was in this last draft, not in the draft before that. But yeah,
Oh, I got you.
Devontae was in the first draft though, for sure.
Oh,
I'm going to beat up my own drum in this draft. So this draft is going to be, like I said, it started out weird for me. It's going to continue to be weird.
yeah,
Y'all hang tight.
You've switched
Y'all
it
hang-
around by going double KC receiver there.
Yeah, y'all hang it. Well, I switched it around by going double quarterback back to back first.
Right.
So,
But if you take Likely and Bateman late, you don't have to take another quarterback.
no, but I'm going to.
I'm
Just
1,000.
not
Why?
yet. Why? Because there'll be another stack I need.
They never
I'll
play,
find
dude.
two. I'll find two. Wait, yeah.
They never get on the field. Well, Lamar Jackson and Mahomes, like, who's going to outscore those guys? Hurts and Allen, that's it? Maybe Stroud?
That's probably accurate. Yeah, you're right.
I think you go Rashard Bateman, Devontae Walker, Isaiah Likely, because that'll give you 2 more receivers to go with Jackson, so that'll give you a deep receiver room.
Yeah, I mean, my receivers are going to go pow, pow, pow for a little while because I don't need a running back for a little bit.
Yeah, you only need to take probably 4 or 5 running backs,
Yeah,
period.
that's it.
Because you got to – I think about it like
Saquon's only good for about half the year, so
– I think about it like poker terms. Like, if you think Jahmyr Gibbs is an ace and you think Saquon's an ace and that's how you drafted him, like, you don't need 3 more aces because you can't play them all.
I cashed into a poker tournament today, by the way.
what do you play on?
It was a small one, $1.10 buy-in. I cashed for $4, finished second.
Hey, Fuller, you know Murphy has live 1-3 and 2-5 now, right?
Oh, really? When did that start?
May
That'd
the
be pretty
26th.
recent. Oh, okay, I was about to say because we went up there 3 months ago and it was not yet.
I'm thinking about to go there Saturday.
I can't go up there this weekend. We got family coming in town.
The old wife flew out this morning, and we're home alone, so it's time to take some cash and go to the casino.
Literally, if somebody would take my key shift Saturday, I'd be there with you.
Just call out. Just excuse your absence yourself.
It's a key shift.
You're
I
the
don't
key.
think I can do that.
Make an executive decision.
Yeah. Just hand that shit off to somebody. How much we got to pay him?
Just tell whoever the salary manager is.
I'll-
Be like,
I'll text.
hey,
Yeah, I'll text.
Adam
in a
called
second.
out today. He's not going to make it.
Dude, what?
What's going on?
I can't not take Keon Coleman.
Yeah, I guess. You do you.
Pick 82, he's 66.
He's a tight end, but whatever.
Right, this is PPR, though. Short routes,
I know, but he's going to have 7 catches for 14 yards.
which is like a ton of points in PPR. It's almost 10 points a game. Running backs.
Thinking. Probably going to go just have your own quarterback the rest of the way and fuck up everybody else's stacks.
Wait, what happened to
What?
what did I miss?
Who?
Oh, you can't trust a young hoe.
Oof. They're going to force my hand on this pick.
Mm-mm. many receivers I got? Only 4. I'm gonna go Deontay Johnson. I bet he gets a shit ton of targets.
I think he will. I think I think he'll do what Thielen did this past year, maybe a little better.
Yeah, because his separation's good. He just ain't gonna do much with him once he catches him.
Yeah, but the good news is like his skill set. That was a good trade in my opinion for Carolina because we had a bunch of receivers who couldn't get open, and Bryce is actually an accurate quarterback. He just can't throw it far. But Deontay's perfect just to grab it like 10 yards and just take it another 15. Like.
I think it was a perfect trade. I think it was a perfect trade because if you watched the games, which we all did last season, you could see Bryce Young's confidence just dying. And they needed a guy who could get off the line, get open, and get open fast, which Deontay can do.
Like I really love the games where they had a camera.
Dalton Schultz just went in the top 100.
I had to take
I was like,
couldn't
what?
risk it.
Yeah, he had to do it.
Because he was the third tight end left on the board. I couldn't afford to lose a stack.
Who over Njoku?
I could probably still get Njoku when he comes back.
Njoku was a dog in week 17 in that finals game last year. When he came out and scored like 30 PPR points, I was like, I'm cooked.
It was great when you could see the camera that they put behind the quarterback in like the bigger games, and like you could see what Bryce sees, and you just look downfield and nobody's open. Like just blanketed. And people are like, why is he holding on to the ball? It's like he has no. I think they did a good job of making the offense better for him this year, giving him some options. I'm not going to sit here and say we have a top tier offense, but I think it's at least middle of the pack now, weapons wise.
Oh my goodness, this guy's about to get he has to do it.
What? Get a quarterback?
The jerked off in the movies guy is going to get Kyler way after ADP.
Not necessarily. This guy could pick Kyler. He doesn't have a quarterback either.
We didn't have anybody in Arizona either, though, which didn't matter last draft. But
no, it could be.
Jared Goff, Kyler Murray,
because he has JMO.
That was the worst turn. That was even worse than Pinky's Lamar and Patrick Mahomes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You fell down.
Well, at least you know those two guys are going to put up points. Like you just picked Jared Goff just because JMO's there. Like
I can tell you my favorite pick around 12.
Oh, he won't get Kyler. I told you.
Oh, he did it. He got him.
For what?
For no reason.
Because he thought Hollywood Brown still played.
Oh, there goes the quarterback.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he thought Hollywood Brown still played.
This guy's like, I had a quarterback coming up. Now he's going to take a minute because he can't take a whole minute. Obviously.
I mean, I'm probably going to go Purdy here just if he doesn't take him.
Oh, he's
definitely screwed.
He had to, yeah.
Yeah. No question. He had to get him. His whole life flashed before his eyes. He's like, no.
Oh, yeah. Seen that? I've seen that look before.
Yeah, it was me.
Recently.
About 15 minutes ago.
It was.
Dude, this round is so quarterback heavy. Younghoe's fucked. This guy's probably going to get a quarterback too after watching all those quarterbacks go off the board.
It's fun to watch.
Confused. I know. I picked a quarterback just because.
It is not fun to watch young hoes get fucked. Bleep that from the video.
We cannot. This is live, so
we're no longer allowed within 50 feet of a school.
Oh no! They're about to terminate my
contract. Still out there. He could go that route.
Is this really going to have to happen again?
Yeah, you're about to be. I mean, at least you got Hurts this time. Yeah, he had to. He had to go to it, right?
Had to.
Hey, the highest paid quarterback in the league is still out there. Dude, you need to just grab me like a Herbert or Cousins.
I have Jalen Hurts. I'm not worried about quarterback.
You should.
Even if I just had Jalen Hurts, I wouldn't be worried about a quarterback. Even if the draft closes and I just have Jalen Hurts, I'm okay.
Exactly. Yeah, you're good to go.
I really didn't want to take 2 unstacked Buffalo wide receivers. But I do think I have the 2 best unstacked Buffalo wide receivers. That
I mean, one of the 2 of them has to do something.
They should see a ton of targets.
Huh?
They should see a ton of targets.
I mean, they should.
They might not be high value targets, but they should see a bunch of targets. Taysom Hill went in round holy, and y'all got mad at me because I took him around 17.
No, you didn't take him around 17.
Yeah.
You went way earlier than that.
No, it was around 17.
It was like round
Let
6.
me look it back. Let me look. I can see this. Okay, I got plenty of time to see this
minimum.
too.
15 minimum.
See, that's another reason why having the back end of the draft is nice. You get like 7 minutes before your next pick.
I really feel like these Denver running backs are going to get so many dump offs from Bo I suck Knicks.
Ugh, that quarterback
round 12.
What?
That was the last draft.
I was about to say there wasn't no way.
That was not you.
15 minimum.
Come on, make it one more pick.
Who are you looking at?
Dubes, whatever. Romeo.
I actually saw a lot of bad stuff on him.
I don't see how he just had 900 yards last year in his real first season of being.
I think it was his route running is trash. I think he's just one.
Brady, you took him. You also took him round 12.
What?
Yes, round 12.
Yeah,
I picked him. You're right. I picked him early.
Sell it like he was like the biggest steal of the draft. Like he should have gone around 7, like that. He's slowly getting up there too.
Well, I think in my mind, because like I said, like he was picked 316 when the drafts opened back in May, and I was getting him then because I was like, this dude's a cheat code every year at tight end.
Shakur, come on, Lockett, make it 2 more picks.
Dropping
1 more pick, Lockett. I'm spite picking Herbert if Lockett gets picked here.
Yeah, I tried that last time. It doesn't work out.
Spite pick.
I think I just need to auto draft from this point out and let that auto land the plane.
Okay, I actually like this team a lot.
Did you get Lockett?
Yeah, I got him.
Oh, okay. I just
Dude,
saw.
I really like this team. Like the first two, like this one's pretty solid for me.
I think he was bouncing back until he picked Brock Bowers.
I like Bowers, man.
It's not that I don't like Bowers; it's that I've never seen Gardner Minshew throw it to his number 2 option.
But at that pick, I mean, like he's just got to get about 600 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Right. It's the whole Gardner Minshew.
I don't think
I could go triple Buffalo stack with no Herbert.
Get Shakir,
or with no Josh Allen. I think this guy's a steal right now.
I think you need to go ahead and get Herbert. I don't think so.
Because I have Hurts, who has a week 5 bye.
Is he their RB1?
Hurts, yeah.
No, Elliott.
Is Zeke? Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's probably 60-40. I'd imagine it's him and Tony Pollard again, except for Tony Pollard's name is Rico Dowdle now. I don't have any Atlanta players, do I?
Should you?
Probably not. I think I have an idea.
Aaron Rodgers is still out there.
It's kind of crazy to me that Justin Herbert's still hanging around.
I mean, honestly, though, when you look at his weapons on paper, they're fucking terrible. Like, I'm not that surprised, and I'm really not a big Justin Herbert proponent.
But he's better than Tua.
I guess he's a good stats quarterback, so you would have to think, like, he's going to get yardage, right?
Oh, I think
so.
All right, I'm going to leave this one up to you guys. Zach Charbonnet or Jerry Jeudy?
Ooh.
I actually think Jeudy.
I think Quentin Johnson is a good pick there.
I was thinking Charbonnet, but I picked Charbonnet last. I think the last one as this round.
Yeah.
The only problem with Charbonnet is if Kenneth Walker stays healthy, how many times do you see the field?
Charbonnet.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably like 8 PPR points per game if dude stays healthy. And the reason I went Jeudy is for the backdoor Deshaun Watson stacking option.
Everybody likes a good backdoor.
Well, Deshaun likes apparently every backdoor in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think about that. There's no way Jerked Off doesn't take Deshaun Watson.
I
It's a
mean,
match made in heaven. Or somewhere else.
somewhere else, yeah.
I did not think that through. Just
I
like
can't
Deshaun
believe
Watson did not think that
6
through.
quarterbacks went in the 9th round. 5 of the first 6 picks.
Do you have Jordan Love?
No. RP Boston does. I know. I started looking. I could have really started lining up a damn Green Bay stack here at the end, but he picked Love pretty early. I mean, Love got picked before Burrow.
Did Zach Charbonnet die and I just don't know it?
Yeah, he's dead.
I mean, he only had 460 yards last year.
Dude, there ain't no way J.K. Dobbins just went off the board before Zach Charbonnet.
That is accurate.
Fuller's about to snap call Zach Charbonnet. Snap.
I do need to run back. Oops.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, he had no business with that.
Well, I mean, I guess the only other option was Rico.
That's actually taking Zeke and Rico. And just
yeah, you probably should.
the entire Dallas. But
Well, somebody's going to vulture all the touchdowns away, so you might as well, right?
somebody's going to take Deshaun Watson if I don't, which was my only backup option at quarterback right now.
I mean, who's your other quarterback?
Never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah, you're fine. Gino's out there.
I want to take Dontavian Wicks, but I caught a Rico.
600. Oh, you can get Wicks on your way back. I think he doesn't take him.
I mean, I'm probably good at wide receiver because my wide receiver 7 is Judy.
You should have took Wicks, you bastard.
Who, me? Nah,
Yeah,
man.
You don't need Pearsall.
You don't either.
Yeah, I do.
You don't have Purdy.
Dude,
Yeah,
I can't.
I got Purdy. He's up there.
I'm in the same boat.
The
that-
guy beside you does.
Don't
I'm in
look
the
at
same
that.
The guy
boat that
beside-
Fuller was in. I can't not take Dontavian Wicks like 3 rounds past ADP. He was picked 130 and he just went at 159.
Mm-hmm.
That's my wide receiver 8. I'm pretty much done at wide receiver.
You can never have enough.
I really wanted to go Antonio Gibson, but now I'm feeling really good about it when Derek Carr is the next pick. So I'm feeling a lot more solid with my choices.
Then Levis. Yeah, all these quarterbacks are.
I'm actually high on Will Levis this year. I just can't take him in this draft because I have Hurts in week 5 bye situation. Quick question. Do I have to have a tight end?
Nah.
I mean, you could score 0 all year at it, I guess.
Oh, never mind. I took one. My bad. I took Kincaid. So I have the triple Buffalo stack with no Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Solid. Well, you got to think Buffalo's going to score a shit ton of points, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess. They could do the opposite and not score points.
That's a terrible pick.
Who?
Wan'Dale Robinson. Because Malik Neighbors might run like 50% of the snaps out of the slot or more. And you're not putting Wan'Dale outside.
No, they'll put Neighbors more outside because of Wan'Dale's abilities. They don't have the luxury. I mean, he had 500 yards last year. That's like 1,000 yards any other offense.
Well, you think Slayton's going to take one side for sure. So you either got to choose. You got to choose Jalen Hyatt or you got to choose Wan'Dale.
No,
really
Hyatt's a boomer bust guy.
So if you don't want Hyatt on the field, you got Slayton, Wan'Dale, and Neighbors.
Like, legit, Hyatt's numbers could be like 10 yards 1 week, 20 yards 1 week, 110 yards on 3 catches 1 week for 2 touchdowns. Like, Hyatt's going to just have like 1 or 2 weeks a year where he'll play for you. And that's it, just based off taking something 60 yards to the house.
I can guarantee you that one of those is week 17.
Probably.
Can somebody explain to me why Jalen Wright's going this high? Like, I like the prospect, but could he be any more down the depth chart than what he is right now?
I mean, what is he, 3rd?
Yeah, behind A-Chain and Mostert, who were both
Mustard?
incredibly good.
Where did Mustard even go? I'm not sure.
round 11, I think. You know what's crazy? What's crazy is I could have went DK, who fell really far, and I could have went Jackson Smith and Jigba, who fell really far. And I could get Geno, who's now falling. I could have had a Seattle.
Why don't you just grab Geno now?
Oh, and I could have took Charbonnet. Ooh, I could have had that stacked up nice.
Hey, if you want to take is Drake May still on the board?
Yeah.
If you want to ruin jerk off in the showers stack, you can take Drake May.
I never want to ruin jerking off in the shower for another guy. Yeah.
Literally, though. I mean, it's right here in front of us. It's going to happen coming next.
I hope he's not jerking off in front of me. If he is, I'm gonna go ahead and log out. I forfeit the draft.
Oh goodness. Jalen Polk, Gibson, Henry. Yeah, he's definitely going with that. He don't even have a quarterback yet, does he? Yeah, he does. He has Purdy.
He's got a quarterback. Some of us only one, and by some of us, I mean 2 of us.
Pow.
Another wide receiver. I'm not gonna lie, Randy. I don't love your wide receiver group, even though you have 8 of them.
Thank you.
I think the problem is after you get past the first 2, you're just like, yeah, these guys all seem similar.
I mean, they really do.
Well, when you say similar, I'm not trying to build a wide receiving core. Like, are you talking about similars and like they might get a lot of targets, or they also
similars and they could get 300 yards this year or 800 yards, but nothing more than that.
Well, can it be 800 yards on 100 catches?
Out of this group of Wicks, Judy, I mean, honestly, Deontay Johnson's your best bet on that to get 100 catches and 800 yards.
Oh, Drake May went.
That was me.
Oh, you did it. Okay. Yeah. Nice.
You want to be on that wall? You got me on that wall?
I did. You've disappeared, though, on any wall, so you're no longer there. Faded into the background.
Apparently, when you put your head down on green screen, it's like damn ninja mode. I'm back.
I'm gonna hate every pick I make here on out. I'm just gonna let you know that.
Oh,
so
really?
This is the second time.
Head down.
Yeah.
I'm back.
This is the second time.
It's got to be the hat because the hat's so similar in color.
It does. This is the second time.
You've told somebody you were good?
No, that he's been destroyed. Because remember last time he had Brock Purdy and he didn't want Brock Purdy. He wanted whoever it was that was before that. So.
Who? What are you talking about?
Oh, he wanted
Drake May.
Was it Kyler Murray? It was Kyler Murray, right?
It was Kyler Murray the first time. Yeah, he had to get Purdy, so he took almost all of his time because he again got stuck.
His hand got stuck. I see what you did
there.
I see what you did there.
I can't at this point. If you only have one quarterback, I can't trust the team. Especially considering Purdy got hurt 2 years ago. And it's like a rite of passage for the starting quarterback for San Fran to get hurt almost every other year.
Well, at least you didn't just jinx that, man.
Yeah.
Purdy out the season. You heard it here first.
I'm about 50% off on Saturday now.
We need to be 100% off because I can't just take half of you.
I know.
I'd take the upper half. You had a choice.
The bottom half's a real asshole. What the hell did I do? That's not who I.
Drake May?
No, I fucked that up bad. Oh, I do have Drake May.
Yeah.
I'm taking him in every draft, dude. Unstacked or not.
You don't have him in every. You didn't take him last round, did you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but you had like 3 quarterbacks at best. It was a shit show.
I'm about to go with the most unconventional stack probably in the entire tournament.
Have the wide receiver 5 from New England. Javon Baker. Did he do that last time?
No. I have Bo Nix in his running backs because I think there's no chance he's going to throw it past 5 yards downfield. Maybe the entire season.
I mean, Auburn Bo Nix was pretty much just running backs, but Oregon Bo Nix was down the field.
Pinky knows from like day one I hated him. I watched a game. I think it was an Auburn game. And I think I maybe put a bet on it or something. And I was just like, who's that quarterback? It's like, God, he sucks. And the next thing I know, they're like top 10 because he's in Oregon.
I know, but that's my point. Like, that's why I can't trust the Pac-12. Bo Nix was literally not even an average quarterback in the SEC. But when he went to the Pac-12 or whatever, he turned into a first-round pick. Like, he threw more touchdowns last year than in the 3 years he threw at Auburn. And I'm sorry, I don't think he just magically got good.
No, I don't think so either.
This wasn't like a Joe Burrow situation.
So I was gonna do that too. I was gonna take Estime and have triple running back quarterback stack, and the dude took it. So now I'm gonna pivot and actually stack Drake May with somebody.
Pivot? Javon Baker.
I think that dude's built like Anquan Bolden. It got real quiet when somebody took Tank Bigsby. I thought they took Clayton Bigsby.
Ding.
Yeah, that's my. So I got notifications on my Mac. So whenever I get a text, it just automatically comes through. So apparently, my wife's grandfather passed.
Today?
No, like in the last couple of weeks, but I guess they didn't realize how much money he had like stashed away. So I guess he was sitting on a pile. And now they're trying to like everybody's fighting over the money and stuff.
That sucks. Where's the will when you need one?
The sad thing is, I think he had one.
Well, if he had one, that nothing can do about it because that one's binding by law. Excuse me.
Well, the thing is, like, I'm not trying to be any kind of way. I'm really not. So if people are watching this,
remember we're live on YouTube when you do this.
But like, if you get a bunch of dudes together, you know what I mean? Like, typically we just find a way to make it work. But it's literally like her mom and like a bunch of daughters, and then like even like the daughters' kids are daughters. So it's just like literally like 12 females fighting over like a 7-figure amount. Some of them are like very well off and doing really well, and some are like not doing so well.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can imagine, when the people who aren't doing well don't get like the lump sum, they start to get a little antsy.
I think it's because, like, as dudes, we can sit there and look at it and be like, yeah, we can just split this evenly.
Yeah, like,
but
I mean, like,
women a lot of time I feel like will go, well, I hung out with grandfather the most.
Because you're going to pull 100K regardless.
Yeah.
You know? I think if it came down to it, we'd be like, all right, you know, there's $1.5 million. All right, well, we're going to take 800K, split that up, and the rest we're going to Vegas. You know what I mean? It'd just be like a dude strip.
Hell yeah. split it up out there to spend it.
I think that's what we should do. If we win 1.5, I think whoever wins should take $1 million plus whatever the taxes are, right? So let's say you got $300K in taxes on 1.5 or whatever it is. I think the winner takes 1.3 out and takes 200 and takes anybody who's drafted with us, and we just take 200K and we go to Vegas or somewhere for a weekend and just go nuts.
I like it.
That's my vote.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm in. Wow. Is this last pick?
It is.
I can't believe I got Juwan Johnson. I mean, I know he tore his leg up or whatever, but he's not dead. He's not good. Did you just draft a dude who was retired?
Jeremy McKinnon didn't retire.
He's a free agent. He doesn't have a team.
He will. He will.
Who? He didn't have a team for most of last year.
The Chiefs.
They don't.
I think the Chiefs are way ahead of their time, and I think they've done something incredibly intelligent. One, you should have taken Clyde Edwards-Helaire way before you'd have taken Jerick McKinnon. That was the move, and I don't like Clyde Edwards-Helaire much. But is it the Bailey kid that one of the kids is a rugby player? Think about if you grabbed a rugby guy in a tush-push style red zone offense. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You just take Mahomes out, put Buddy in. He's already used to, going to scrums and stuff like that. Just put him in, let him run 1 yard every time.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'll volunteer to be the 10 spot in every draft moving forward.
It's a beautiful spot.
If they can just throw me in the 10, I'll be happy.
Like, I'll take 10.
Every time. We run
Is
down
that Ty
this one.
Johnson you got at the end?
What?
Is that Ty Johnson you got down there at the end?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Ty Johnson?
Theo Johnson.
T-O.
Darren Waller retired. This is the new starting tight end for the Giants.
I picked Waller in like the 12th round.
Somebody did, for sure.
There's Kadarius Toney going off the board. He has a team, but doesn't really have a team. I don't know why
He's more retired than McKinnon.
Yeah,
We run it down this one quickly now.
Yeah, we run it down. I'm good with that, Keller.
Yeah,
Think you lead it.
All right, give me the first round. Give me the up.
Brees Hall.
Scroll me up. There we go.
You scroll.
Number one. Yeah, for position, I'm gonna go with Jefferson on this one because he's 6, not 5.
I'm gonna go Brees Hall at 10.
That's like his normal position.
Brees Hall?
Yeah.
He's 8.
No.
Yeah. He's flip-flop with A.J. Brown because he usually goes CMC, Lamb, Tyreek, Chase, Amon-Ra, Jefferson, Bijan, Brees, Puka, A.J. Brown, Garrett Wilson, and then whoever at 12.
Okay, I'll let you have this one.
Round 2?
I think it's Drake London at 18. That's pretty good.
Kind of where I'm leaning to.
Yeah, it's either there or Nico, but I'll go with London. Round 3.
I think it's Jalen Waddle or Cooper Kupp.
I'm going to go Kupp just because of how late it was.
I'm going to go with Laporta.
Devonta Smith that late too is kind of sneaky.
I ain't Laporta all the way down there towards the end of round 3. I mean, people have been drafting him late round 2, early round 3.
I know who it wasn't.
Lamar
DJ
Jackson.
Moore.
Lamar Jackson.
DJ Moore for me.
Pinky saw Zay Flowers go off the board. He's like, oh, I got to get that stack. I got to get his stack on him. He ain't going to get it. That dude probably picked Zay Flowers thinking that Lamar would come back around to him.
I was totally not thinking about that dude. I didn't even see that pick, to be honest with you.
I'm so glad you weren't thinking that dude.
Okay.
Well, that dude checked out on that pick, so.
Number 4.
I mean, it's probably DK Metcalf, but I like Jalen.
I like Jalen.
Is QB5?
I mean,
yeah, probably Metcalf.
Michael
round
Pittman,
5?
if he stays healthy, is pretty solid.
Round 5?
Kincaid.
Kincaid.
Okay.
Kincaid.
I was like a round late for him.
That was round 6.
I tell you, it was not.
Yeah, Dak.
Right.
I
Calvin?
like Montgomery where I got him, but
I think it's one of the last 2 wide receivers. I think it's Godwin or McConkey.
I would like to see McConkey play before.
But he's a good route runner, and Herbert's going to throw it to somebody. Like, he's not just going to be complete garbage.
Round 7 is probably Coleman or Odunze.
Yeah, I think it's Coleman. I got Coleman like 20 picks after ADP, I think. I do like Odunze at 12, too.
Man, I like Brian Thomas Jr.
I'm good with either one of those 3, honestly. It would be one of those 3 for sure in that round.
Number 8.
Worst pick was probably Dalton Schultz.
I mean, I had to, though. I had to.
I'm going to go with Pollard on that one.
I'll be honest with you, though. I mean, like, I took Schultz about 1 tight end ahead of who I should have taken.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go David Njoku.
We can just skip round 9 because everybody panicked on round 9.
Hey, not everybody.
Not everybody.
I think those last 2 receivers.
I'm not ready to anoint Curtis Samuel yet. I do have faith in him in that offense, but he gets hurt a lot.
Well, the only reason I took him is because he was like 15 picks past ADP again. So I was just like,
Spitz and Jigba went way late past his ADP. So I guess that would be the best one right there.
They were both that way. And I was like, which one should I take? And I was like, wait, I already got a Buffalo guy. So let me just get another Buffalo guy.
I think round 10, the best pick probably.
It's not Matthew Stafford.
It's also not Taysom Hill.
Y'all hating on Taysom.
I mean,
I'm just saying. I picked him a little too early. You're right. I could have got him another round.
I mean, I like Dobbs. I mean,
if I let him go one more time around, Randy gets him at 11 probably before he makes the corner. So
I mean,
I'll probably
hear me out. Romeo was damn near a 1,000-yard receiver last year. I mean, to get a 1,000-yard receiver in the 10th round is pretty solid.
I'll take the under on this year on 1,000 yards for $100.
We'll see. He's looking strong towards the end of the year.
Round 11, Shakir probably because his ADP it went really late again.
It's my pick. It's Zeke, I think, for me. Starting running back for Dallas.
I think it's my pick and Lockett. 1,100 yards and 5 touchdowns every year.
We all know each other's picks. Okay.
I do like the Lockett pick too.
Round 12.
Maybe Herbert here. Thielen, maybe.
It's either
strong pass on this one.
It's really about like injuries. Because if Aaron Jones goes down, it's Ty Chandler. If Kamara goes down, it's Condre Miller.
It might be Cole Kmet.
As it's currently constructed, I'd probably say Herbert.
Yeah.
The next round's easy. Next round's super easy.
Round 13.
Charbonnet.
Would be sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, because he went. Yeah. It's like everyone went to sleep on him. It was just like
way after.
Round 14.
Dontavian Wicks. He went 30 picks past ADP.
Yeah. Wicks.
Was it? Yeah. Wicks. Round 15.
I'm gonna go Roman Wilson or McLaughlin.
I got Roman later in that draft than I did the first draft. I don't know if it's the same round or not, but it was definitely later.
I mean, Algier has the most potential if Bijan goes down.
Trying to look at who Roman Wilson's player comp was. I have them all. I got a spreadsheet. Oh, it's Stephon Diggs. That's pretty good for pick 12 and round 15.
Yeah, I don't see it though.
Round 16.
Can I rebuttal on the I don't see it real quick?
Yeah.
Certain teams do things really well, and Pittsburgh drafts wide receivers really well. Although Arthur Smith is a dumbass, they always typically draft really good receivers.
Round 16, I say it's Allen.
Yeah, I'm on board with Allen. Could be Drake May if Drake May is anything like his player comp.
Well, if you didn't get Drake May, it would have been Drake May because Drake May would have went at Geno Smith's spot. So
I mean, this is Roman Wilson's career yards for Michigan. Like nothing.
Well, Michigan didn't throw the ball. That kind of holds that back.
Yeah, he played for Michigan for like 7 years, so kind of
But
holds
they
that
had
back.
the same coaching staff the entire 7 years, though, right?
I mean, they had khaki pants the whole 7 years.
So
17, round 17. Walker.
I mean, honestly, sadly, it could be Bo Nix just for the sheer amount of points he could get as a starter. Everybody else is just I mean, nobody else out there. I'm like, yeah, that guy's gonna do good.
the only person on that entire there's two people in that entire round that could really jump the board. If Khalil Herbert were to get traded to Dallas or Houston and they drop Pierce, or if Russ goes down, Justin Fields would move up a ton.
Yeah.
Everybody
Round
in that
18.
rounds is just kind of stuck.
Round 18.
It's probably Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes. Yeah, I was going to go with. Yeah.
I mean, it's Rondale Moore because he could jump up the depth chart with one injury, like Mooney goes down, or Jalen Tolbert could be really good if Brandon Cooks were to go down. But I think it's Danny Dimes.
Round 19.
It's got to be Slayton. He's the only one that's done anything outside of broken OBJ. I mean, I guess you could go Juwan Johnson, late season revival.
What about Hyatt?
Nah.
I like him as boom or bust. I mean, I think there'll be like 2 or 3 weeks he could probably play, but you just won't count on that. It would just be like, oh man, he did get 2 long touchdowns today.
I think my trouble with Hyatt is one of 2 guys is not going to see the field. I think Slayton plays. I think Malik Neighbors plays. So if either Slayton, which is primary and outside receiver, or Neighbors plays in the slot, which Neighbor can play in the slot, then if Neighbors plays the slot, that puts Hyatt on the field. If Neighbors doesn't play the slot, that takes Hyatt off the field.
Hyatt's not a good route runner. And honestly, I'd argue that Hyatt almost needs to be in the slot for him to do anything. He's not a particularly strong receiver, so playing him at X, he's going to get jammed all the time.
Then I think there's no way he sees the field because he won't play over Wandale or Neighbors in the slot.
Yeah.
Last round, round 20. I would say Mingo.
It was Elaire. Well, I tell you who it's not. It's not the dude doesn't have a team right now.
Kadarius Toney.
There's just okay.
What potential? Look at this. I just want to show 23-24 stats for Jerick McKinnon. 21 carries for 60 yards and a touchdown, with 27 catches for 208 yards.
Can somebody help me out?
Yeah, he
here?
catches. Yes.
He catches.
All right. I'm going to run this draft backwards right here. All right. Is it Michael Mayer, right? Really good talent. He's probably the 5th receiving option on a team that has Aiden O'Connell or Gardner Minshew throwing the ball. They're not going to make it past read number 1. If I was Andy Reid, Kadarius Toney would not see the field forever. I would just keep him on the team, on the depth chart, on the bottom of the practice squad just to fuck with him. Eric Bailey. I got to see something.
Honestly, like his odds even worse than McKinnon's. And he's even on Kansas City right now.
Yes. Jerry Rice's son is like the 7th receiving option on a team that is going to be 50-60% run heavy.
The good news is options 1 through 6 are unproven, so he could go from 7 to 1 pretty quick.
Well, no, Josh Palmer's done at least something. Trey Tucker is the option below Michael Mayer on that same offense that we were talking about earlier. Jonathan Mingo was so dominant that they went out and got Adam Thielen off the trash pile last year.
Second-year jump, bro. Mingo's first year was last year. He's a rookie. Look, this shit looks better than some of the other ones. He had 43 receptions for 418 yards. Okay.
That was without Deontay Johnson. You threw Deontay Johnson in there and Jonathan Brooks. I think it's going to eat into everything that Mingo could have done.
And hear me out, Mingo makes a big step. Honestly, don't care. He's the 20th round pick.
I mean, backwards. I think he would be a step backwards. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I think, is the best pick because if Pacheco goes down, he could really jump up the board. Donald Parham is the third tight end on that same offense we were talking about with Rice.
Who's the second? Did they even take the second?
They have Will Dissly, Hayden Hurst, and Donald Parham.
Jesus Christ.
A.T. Perry may see 2 targets a game. Like he literally can run a 9 route and that's it. Theo Johnson may not see the field, or he could be like the tight end 15, depending on if he gets all of the workload that Waller just gave up to go give his singing career a chance. J.J. McCarthy, although I think he sees the field at some point, it's probably Sam Darnold to start. And the dude who was picked first isn't even on a team.
I think he just derailed that whole round right off the rip. He took McKinnon and people just went all over the place. Like
the next run,
tray wreck cars is going on.
Honestly, he took McKinnon, and I just wanted to go down the list and get Mingo because I was like, maybe.
It's okay.
Round 19 is not much better. You got Jalen Hyatt may not see the field. A.J. Dillon may not see the field. Juwan Johnson injured. Odell Beckham may as well retire. Gardner Minshew sucks. You got a white dude at running back. When has that ever worked outside of Christian McCaffrey? Mike Allstott and Peyton Hillis for like 12 minutes. Juwan Jennings is wide receiver 4 on a team that already has a star running back and tight end that catch the ball. Aiden O'Connell is huge and looks like the next coming of Officer Favre. Jontavian Sanders. Yeah, let me see something first. Alexander Madison hasn't done anything since the last time Dalvin Cook did something. Darius Slayton is the obvious to me pick in that round. That the last 2 rounds are so obvious with Darius Slayton.
I always expect big things from Slayton, and then it just never happens.
He's solid. I mean, he's like double digit.
He is. I mean, he hit 770 yards last year. So for the 19th round to actually get somebody who could get potentially 1,000 if everything went right,
how many receiving yards did Chase Claypool have last year?
I think 7.
So you took Slayton after Chase Claypool. Like what? It's just those kind of decisions where I'm like,
dude,
if you give me my choice of the last 3 rounds, based on their experience in the league, round 18 is a little bit more fuzzy because Rondale Moore's fine, Kendrick Bourne's fine, but then Slayton and Clyde Edwards-Helaire are obvious picks for the last 2 rounds. And I guess Juwan Johnson.
Claypool literally caught 10 touchdowns his first year and then was like, I'm good.
I remember his first game, he caught 2 touchdowns and then just dipped. Another Pittsburgh guy, they were like, we're going to take a good receiver.
I know, but you gotta wonder, how much of that was Big Ben? Because Big Ben would find a way to throw it to these guys where they could catch it, and they really just haven't had a quarterback that can do that since then.
I'd say 2 touchdowns worth.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we did both of those and ran them both down in an hour apiece. That wasn't bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
Yeah, but I miss Waters having to explain taking 17 running backs.
Yeah, he really screwed things up. Because I really feel like he would have at least fucked up that QB run earlier and had 9 running backs, so somebody would have had to
No, nobody's going to be able to stop Pinky from creating the QB run.
Hey,
just right here. Just
you two, we're about to sign off, okay?
Pinky's like, fuck this safe out. Flowers pick, it's me worthless now.
Ain't nobody needed that.
You know this dude sat here and picked Zay Flowers going, Lamar will make it 1 more round to me. It's only got to make it 3 picks.
Did not look at that guy's pick.
I think you missed the entire concept of stack. The wide receiver went and then he took the quarterback.
We're stacking a cross lateral.
Then he figured it out after that because then he went, oh shit, okay, Mahomes, Worthy, Rice.
All right, last thing I'm gonna get out of here. Of our 3 teams only, who wins?
On this particular draft, I really do like my draft on this one. Now, on the previous 2 we had, I don't think my team wins either.
Randy, I think I like your draft on this one.
I just don't like your receivers.
I think you rebounded well. I don't think you would win this one. The other two drafts, I don't even think it's a question. The other two drafts, I think you have better drafts than us.
I still like mine. Like, to me, Randy's draft is you have Breece Hall, but you have nobody after that.
Marvin Harrison?
Sorry, at running back. Let me clarify that.
Oh.
So if Breece Hall goes down, or if he doesn't do what you need him to do, you just got a bunch maybe Zeke. Maybe Zeke does better than you think. But to me, Zeke's not going to get you yardage. He's going to get touchdowns, which is fine. But I could see him doing like 700 yards and 10 or 11 touchdowns or something like that.
I like your team so much more if I could put David Njoku in there instead of Dalton Schultz.
I mean, what does Schultz have? 65, 715. Yeah, I mean, but I just feel like they added Judy to that offense, and
I think you probably have the best team. You took 4 picks I don't like. I don't like Dalton Schultz there. I would have taken Njoku. I don't like Romeo Doubs. I would have taken anybody else in the rest of that round except for Stafford. I don't like Juwan Jennings. I would have taken Slayton, and I don't like Mingo. I would have taken. Well, you couldn't have taken Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Had you got to Tank Dell right there, had he come one pick across to you.
Oh yeah, no question.
And then get Stroud on the back end, it reshuffles your whole way of thinking, and then you're golden.
But you know what? It would have made me super weak at running back because I wouldn't have.
Yeah, it would have taken Mixon out.
I don't think I needed Tank Dell because I think out of the 3 receivers, he gets the fewest yards.
No, he gets more yards than Schultz.
Yeah, but I got Schultz 4 rounds later. I'm saying
out of 5 rounds later.
Not the receivers I have. I'm saying out of Houston's 3 receivers, he gets the fewest yards.
Yeah, I agree.
It's because Nico's an X. Diggs will play inside and outside. Tank will be the one that you probably loses some time.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I think they're all probably 1,000 yards, but
I just think if you look at them, Tank's the most likely to lose out on yardage out of that 3.
I actually think it's Dalton Schultz. I think they're going to just go wide receiver heavy and dump offs to Mixon.
Yeah, but I could see Schultz dropping in yards and gaining in touchdowns.
Well, it's going to be hard to gain in touchdowns. He scored a shit ton of touchdowns last year.
6?
Given his role, I think he scored like 5 or 6.
6.
Which is a lot for Dalton Schultz. If you watched the offense last year, they were trying to get anybody in there. Like Brevin Jordan was getting run.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Now they're going to be focused on Tank and Diggs. Now Schultz is just going to fly under the radar.
Well, they took a tight end, Stover, also, who might see the field at some point.
I'm not that big on Stover. I know he's a big Ohio State guy, but
just the Stroud connection thing.
Yeah, I think that's overrated. I don't think Stover is built for the NFL as he was for college.
Who did the? Oh man, I like the guy in the one spot until he does some really great stuff and then just pisses it away. CMC, Olave, Waddle, Pickens,
This seemed high.
Pacheco, Godwin, Hopkins, and then he went J-Mo and Goff, which I hate. Goddard, Ford.
I think his biggest downfall is he doesn't have 2 running backs to rub together. Pacheco's good, but Ford's not even going to be the starter in 3 to 5 games.
If CMC holds down his what he did last year, he might be all right.
Well, yeah, I guess you do CMC. I mean, it's a solid team. I mean, it's hard to poke too many holes in it, I guess. I don't think his running back depth's very good, and I don't love having Goddard at tight end, but
actually, I found the winner, in my opinion.
Which one?
It's the guy who drafted from the 2. I like everything he did until Kadarius Toney.
It's a pretty good team.
Yeah, remember, I started that train wreck though in the last round, so I can't blame him.
You started the game round 3.
I started train wreck round 1. I went two running backs back to back.
Why can't I get the number 2 pick?
Yeah, about that.
All right, fellas. Is that it?
I think so. Oh, he's gone.
Same time next week, sometime next week, I guess.
Sometime
Sometime next week.
All right, guys. Well,
We'll try it again.
appreciate y'all hopping on, and we'll do it again next week.
See you.
See you, YouTube.
See you.